Welcome back to M Hood Fishing, everybody. Kind of a windy day out here. I'm with my good friend Alex, who's tying up right there. A cold front came through last night, but it wasn't too bad. Not going to be too windy. It's a little chilly. Look where we're at. We're going to be visiting a few spots we like out here by Port Sulphur where we can safely walk out into the marsh. We're here to just look for redfish. When I say we can safely walk out into the marsh here, I mean we can walk out this way without sinking. There's a lot of places where you can't really do that, but there is a reason why we can do that here, and I'll get into that here in a second. Can we step there? Let's see. Some places might look like, oh, people go through here, and you step right there and you go down about 6 feet. Yeah, and that's because there's not a lot of solid ground out here in the marsh. But this that we're walking on is an old road. It's got water on both sides, kind of like a borrow ditch over here on this side, and then it's ponds over here on the other side. We're gonna come down it a little ways. We're fishing a falling tide right now, and it is a little after 12:30. So we may find some feeding fish for the solar noon bite, but we want to kind of sight fish them. We're gonna walk down a little ways, just kind of looking on both sides. This wind isn't great, but it's not the worst wind we've fished together. We finally got to a spot where there's some activity. We didn't have to walk too far. Now, I'm going to try something real quick. This gold spoon that I'm going to throw is old. I've had it for over a year. If you look at it, here, let's bring it back to us. You'll see that it is tarnished a bit, except for on the bottom side. See how it's tarnished? Now, I have brand new ones tied up in the box, but this has been on here for a few days. Let's give the old one a go, see if we can catch with it. And if that's not going to work, we can always switch to something shinier, because that's what I want to see. Is these tarnished ones going to work just as good as a brand new shiny gold spoon? Alex is on the other side fishing one of those ponds. Now, I saw some activity along this grass line in front of us, and this spoon that we're throwing is a 1/4 ounce. We're gonna kind of reel it in and jerk it a little bit to make it go crazy in the water like an injured fish.
Hello.
Oh, someone's hooked up. You need some help landing it?
Okay.
Let's see what you got going on here. Oh, it's got a good bend on you.
Oh yeah.
Let me go grab my landing net. Oh, he's right in front of you, breaking water. Nice. Got here just in time. Does that look like a 16-incher or better?
Good to me.
Nice.
Scoop, thank you.
Yeah, you're right.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep. Whew. Let me grab my pin squadron here real quick, because the way redfish work, where there's one, there's probably another one. I've done real good on this side here where Alex just caught this one. What'd you catch that on?
Spoon.
Ooh, casting into this wind. Yeah, I see him. I just saw what looked like a rat red come out of the water. Something coming through here. You see it feeding. Try to get this spoon more. Oh yeah, big fish just came up right in front of us, hitting stuff. Oh, there, hit me right there, whatever's in here. There's probably a school of something chasing bait through here. We're pretty much real close to low tide right now, but the water's going to continue moving in this cut right here for a bit. Yeah, look at that. Something feeding heavily in here. Had a bit of a swipe at the spoon a second ago. Look at that. There's a bunch of little bait coming through here. Wish we had something to catch it with. We didn't bring anything. Oh, you see that? Fish just came up, busting bait right in here. Look at that.
Yes.
Got him?
Not so very big. Well, maybe.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Aim off.
Not nice. Let's try one of these. This is a 1/4 ounce shrimp on a weighted swim bait hook. It's Texas rigged or Tex posed. Bit of a chartreuse color. There's something feeding in here, and the redfish are coming through here too right now. Oh. Something picked that bait up. There we go. Yes, got him. What do we got? Oh, yeah, yeah, not a 16-incher, but nice. Finally, my first redfish. We've been here for quite some time. Ray from Rig PFA gave me this bait right here. Nice. Definitely not a keeper. Gonna just let this one go. That's what we would call a rat red. So what I'm doing is I'm throwing up current and kind of popping it and letting it drift in this current. That was the second time that I'd had a bite on that shrimp. First time something picked it up and went that way with it and let go. I didn't even realize anything was with it. Second time, bam, set the hook right in here. Yes, got another one on the shrimp. Another little rat red. Awesome. Well, let's see. Definitely undersized. Look at that. I'm gonna try and throw right into it. Ooh, I got to the side, dang it. Maybe I can get their attention anyway. Oh, I'm still, bring this back in and try it again. It's moving closer to the bank right there. Right in there. Oh, they're all over the place. This is that spoon. Well, this is a brand new spoon now. Still not getting any joy on it though, even though it's an even shinier one. There's a lot of feeding going on through this channel, through the, the cut here, because there's a lot of water coming through right now, and there's bait. and the reds are chasing the bait, but so far it's all rat reds, but there's got to be a big one. I know there's big ones out here. Alex got a nice one at 22 inches earlier and then lost what was probably going to be his second keeper. So it can't be all rat reds running through here. I don't know where Alex went. Good thing is that the wind has died down enough to make this more bearable. I seem to be doing better when I cast upstream and let this come down with the stream, you know, fish it with the current instead of against it. There's a lot of feeding going on over here, but I'm not getting any takers when I try to cast right to it. But what I notice is that they're running through here, they're coming from out here, going back. Ooh, there was a, yeah, there's still fish running through here. Look at that, feeding like crazy. I did get a couple swipes at the spoon during this feeding frenzy, but this shrimp has worked better as far as catching 2 fish. It's far better than catching none. I bet Sumo Spoon would catch stuff out here right now. Huh? You have Sumo Spoons? You know what they are? Ah, God. They're everywhere, but everywhere I'm not.
These?
No. The Sumo Spoon. The Sumo Spoon is really small, very lightweight.
Oh, yeah.
I got one on the other rod up in the car. I use them for catching skipjack and white bass. I just started using them. You got really small hooks on them. You got to put them on a Carolina rig with a heavy weight. There we go. Oh, hey, bring that landing net over here. Never mind, I don't think he's that big. He was running like he was. Look at that.
Nice.
We just leave that landing net here. We probably will need it.
Sound good.
Definitely not a 16-incher though. Yeah, you're right. I'm saying that's undersized.
Whoa.
What happened? Bird. Wing knot. Wing knot. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, look at them run. There was a bunch of them right there. Right as we're about to lose the sun. Look at that. Taking drag. Do you think I got a keeper here, Alex?
I believe in you.
You believe in me. I'm glad somebody does. Oh, look at that.
Just like it.
Oh. He might be 16.
Looks, I think so. Let's
Yeah.
measure him.
I stole this from a seamstress. I'm just kidding. I bought it somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Right up at the head. Here we go. He's 19.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. first keeper of this session, and it's about to be dark. Yeah, I was beginning to wonder if I was going to get a keeper. So that's one for Alex and one for me, but it's not done yet. Almost. Yeah, you're right, guys. I came out here to do one thing and I accomplished it. In the next video, we're going to be fishing for catfish and cooking that redfish on the half shell out at one of my catfish camps. But for the moment, the sun is down and it is freezing out here. I'm not in my hoodie right now. We've been fishing in this mud bath here. Check that out. And it is a cold mud bath right now. So we're calling it right here because it's going to get down to 39 degrees up here in Belle Chase where I'm at. I don't know how cold it's going to get where he is, but it's getting cold right now right here. So yeah, you're right, guys. Thanks for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you next time.